Hey, what's up guys? It's Luke, Black Sheep 217 on Pokemon the Trading Card Game online and at Zoom Battle Gym on Facebook. You can also find me on Twitter at PokeEverything. Today I'm going to share with you a deck that I built. I don't think I've seen this deck anywhere. People have probably played this deck before, but I don't think it gets much love. I've been getting a lot of good wins with it, and after sort of my explanation of this deck, we'll actually put this deck into play and see how it does. Does it win? Does it lose? What happens? This is going to be a real game. I'm going to take you into a game right after this. So, let's go to the trading card game online. This is just the regular page with your decks on it, and this is the deck. I've named it Damage Dealer. And the damage dealer in this deck is Sableye V. So I'm going to share with you every single card I'm playing with right now. And keep in mind, I do change one or two cards almost daily just because I'm trying to tweak the deck to make it better. So let's take a look at it. And feel free to copy this deck and try it out and see if it works for you. So this is the Pokemon I have. I'm going to try to explain all the Pokemon I have on here. We have Snorlax. Snorlax is a card that I think can come in and out of this deck, but Snorlax has been important for me for a couple of reasons. Number one, drawing. Getting Snorlax early and helping you to draw cards, having Snorlax in the active spot is super important to get cards, because this deck can stall out a little bit, and having a card like Snorlax is really helpful. The other thing about Snorlax is if Snorlax gets knocked out, it only gives the opponent one prize. And this deck, you will definitely have Pokemon get knocked out. You're going to have to use meat shields to set things up in this deck. So there's Snorlax. The one thing I really don't like about Snorlax, and the thing I don't like about him being in this deck, is that if I do want to retreat Snorlax, I have to switch him or use a scoop up net because his retreat cost is 3. Yeah, that's a lot. So that's Snorlax for you. I have Coughing and Wheezing in here, 2 of each. And I use Coughing and Wheezing for equal reasons, but the first reason is Wheezing's severe poison attack. The severe poison attack, what it does is it puts 4 damage counters instead of 1 on Pokemon during the checkup. So instead of poison doing just 1 damage, it does 4 damage. And that's going to be really important for later when we talk about the damage dealer. The other cool thing is the neutralizing gas takes away all abilities. And have you ever played a game with Wheezing, this Galarian Wheezing, when they have Eternatus VMAX out there? You know, if Eternatus VMAX expands the playboard, if Galarian Wheezing is out there, it just shrinks it back down because it nullifies all abilities, including that one. And Dedines don't work, Zigzagoons don't work, Crobats don't work. It's nuts. Great card right here. I've been trying to get this card into deck for a long time. I have 2 Dedines. Lots of decks have Dedines. It's just a drawing. I have 2 of those in there. 4 Zigzagoons. 4 Zigzagoons because of the Headbutt Tantrum, where you put 1 damage counter when you play the Zigzagoon, and we'll talk about why that's important in just a second. Actually, we'll talk about it right now. Because of this guy, Sableye V. Sableye V has 2 attacks. The first one is Load Search, which you can barely call an attack. It says put a trainer card from your discard pile into your hand. So that's okay. It's not the best. Sableye also has a very, very low 170 hit points for a V Pokemon. That's like one of the lowest you can get. But check out Crazy Claws. Crazy Claws does 10 plus 60 more damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. So if they're damaged, if their Pokemon is damaged, Crazy Claws can just completely mess them up. Every 1 damage counter, so every 10 damage, it's 60 damage on that attack. So let's say you use Zigzagoon to put a damage counter on someone's Pokemon. That little 10 damage will be 60 damage when Sableye is using that attack. Same thing with Galarian Wheezing. If they have, say, 4 poison counters. Well, 4 times 6, 240 plus the 10, 250 damage from Sableye from, you know, that severe poison attack. Pretty good, right? Pretty good. Same thing with Crobat, and I'm actually really talking about Crobat V. Crobat's there to draw for you, but Crobat V has Stealth Poison, which deals 70 damage and adds poison. So that's 80 damage. 8 times 6, 48, plus the 10, 490 damage for Sableye V, and there's nothing that can survive that. Really, there's nothing that can survive that amount of damage. So it's a really good combination. Really great combination. So that's what I try to do. I try to put Pokemon that can kind of plink around for damage, and then use Sableye to just wipe them off the map. That's what I try to do. And to stall the Zigzagoons, these guys are going to be little meat shields. Even Galarian Weezing is a meat shield, because even though it's a stage 1, when the opponent takes them out, 1 prize card. So it doesn't hurt so bad. Snorlax, same thing, and I talked about that already. So let's go to the trainers. Oh, so actually, let me go back to Pokemon. So 1 Snorlax, 2 Coughing, 2 Weezing, 2 Dedines, 4 Galarian Zigzagoons, 4 Sableye Vs, 4 Crobat Vs, and then 3 Crobat VMAXs. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you everything I have in the deck right now. Trainer card-wise, we have 2 great Quick Balls, and most of this stuff is just to get the cards you need, right? So Quick Balls, I have 2 of them. I have 2 Pokemon Communications. Switch is a hugely important card, right? Switch, you want Sableye to come in and just destroy their Pokemon. So Switch, I put 4 of in there. That's really, really important. I was thinking of putting Escape Rope too, or other things I can switch them in. I don't know. Scoop Up Net, kind of like Switch, especially if you have like Snorlax or the Zigzagoons in. I only have 2 in there. I kind of want more. I might take out this Grimsley for another one. It's possible. Anyways, 3 Boss's Orders, because getting the Pokemon that's damaged the most back into play is super important. 2 Piers, again a drawing card. Grimsley, this is the one you could kind of be with or without. It says move up to 3 damage counters from one of your opponent's Pokemon to another one. That's kind of a crazy card, I think. It's really cool. I've used it in this deck before. There's a couple of uses for it. One, if their Pokemon's about to die, and the other Pokemon in there, you know, someone else has damage on them, you just move their damage and knock them out. Or you can add damage from another one to their Pokemon and use Sableye's ability to knock them out. So it's a really surprising card that a lot of people will probably overlook, to be honest with you. They won't see it coming. Professor's Research, just 1, but 4 Marnies just to get everything you need. 2 Capes of Toughness. I put the Capes of Toughness in there to get Sableye over 200 hit points, because Sableye is a wimp, and getting that extra 50 hit points could go a long way to helping Sableye survive a little bit longer. So those are the ones I have, but honestly, I really would like another Scoop Up Net in here. I think that's important. You know, trying to figure out what to take out for the Scoop Up Net is tough. A Switch? Possibly. Maybe Grimsley. I don't know. And energy-wise, I have 4 Hiding Energies. Hiding Energy is awesome because it lets your Pokemon retreat for free. That's amazing. And then 11 Dark Energy. So 15 energy. I think it's a little bit high. If I like using 15, I'm always a little wary. Sometimes I use 13 if the deck really doesn't need it, but I'm like so scared I'll run out of energy every game, so I put 15. But you could take out some energy and put up Scoop Up Net or something in there, if that's something you can, if you want to do. So that's how you use the deck. That's what's in the deck. So why don't we check out some deck gameplay? I'll play a game with this Sableye deck, and we'll see how it works, see how it does in a real game. Here we go. Searching for opponent. Loading. Caesar Drink. Let's call heads. I always do heads every time. And I would ideally like to go first in this game, but right now I can't determine that because they get to pick. But this deck, it's not critical to go first. I have a deck that I absolutely want to go first. But hey, they're letting me go first. Caesar Drink is saying hello, so let's say hello back. Hello. And let's go ahead and put the damage dealer out. Sableye. Sableye is my damage dealer. And actually, a lot of guys in this deck are damage dealers. So let's see. Ooh, a Centiskorch deck. No wonder he wanted to go second. Because if they have Volcanion, Centiskorch is definitely going to want to... a Centiskorch deck definitely wants to go first. I'm going to put Zigzagoon out. And I am going to put a damage counter onto Centiskorch. I'm also going to place some Hiding Energy onto Sableye. And let's also give Centiskorch one more damage counter. So that gives Centiskorch 20 damage. And we're going to say done. So a quick first turn with the damage dealer. I do have a Professor's Research in my hand, which is good, because I might need it to refresh my hand depending on what I get next. They're going to do Radiating Heat, and are they going to destroy my energy? They are. He gave up his energy, so that I gave up mine. That's alright. So I'm going to put energy on, and I don't think I got rid of anything. Scoop Up Net. I think it's just supporters though, right? Trainer card. Oh, Load Search gets me a trainer card. So let's go ahead and Load Search and grab the Scoop Up Net. That's actually really nice to be able to do that with Sableye. It's definitely an underrated ability, but I think there are times when that might come in. So, looks like we're going to see Charizard in this deck as well. That's going to be tough. Charizard's going to be a tough customer. But let's see what they do. I see him use a rare candy, or throw one away for whatever reason. Well, mostly because they have a Charmeleon there. Probably doesn't need the rare candy. Victini. Wow, all of the Super Fire guys out right now. We got Victini, we got Centiskorch, we have Charizard, who I assume will be coming very, very soon. Radiating Heat, and is he going to get rid of the energy? Wow, this is like Mr. Energy get rid of guy, huh? Alright, well, let's do more energy. We're going to scoop up Zigzagoon, throw that down, give him just a little bit more angst. And we're also going to grab, let's grab a Crobat and a Hiding Energy. I think those will be good. Crobat's always good to refresh the hand. Let's get the hand back up to 6. We got another damage dealer. Alright. We're going to put Sableye in. And we'll Load Search. And let's grab that Scoop Up Net again. I could get the Piers, but I think I'd rather have the Scoop Up Net at this point. The Piers might come in handy later, though. I'm liking this little blinky, blinky, blinky damage that I'm doing to Centiskorch. I just saw a Leon. That increased the damage. And he keeps on taking away the energy on my Sableye. So, actually, I don't think that's bad, because now let's go ahead and scoop up Zigzagoon. Let's just keep damaging him. This is nice to get all this damage onto Centiskorch here. So bam. Okay, more damage. Let's give some energy to this Sableye. And we'll say done. This is just, this is really weird. dynamic. When I play Centiskorch, I usually don't do the radiating heat, take away the damage, or not take away the damage, take away the energy, just because you have to discard energy on your Pokemon, and that is a pain in the butt to do. Okay, so I knew that's kind of what he was up to, because if he gets a Welder, you know, the Welder is going to really help a lot. Alright, so there goes Sableye. And I'm glad I didn't put more energy on Sableye, because I knew Centiskorch was coming out. It's a must. Okay, so let's go ahead and put Sableye in there. Do I want to give him a Cape of Toughness? Why not? Let's give him a Cape of Toughness, and let's go ahead and Professor's Research. And I'm going to Quick Ball. Let's Quick Ball away. Let's Quick Ball away the Marnie. And I'm going to grab the Zigzagoon. Put one more damage counter on the Centiskorch. And then check this out, guys. 60 times 360. Crazy Claws. Goodbye. And there goes Centiskorch. The damage dealer. That's why this is called the damage dealer. The Sableye is definitely a dealer. A really scary damage dealer too, in my opinion. Now Victini is also very scary, because Victini can change into the VMAX version of Victini, which I actually have a deck that has Victini and Centiskorch and their evolutions to their VMAXs. Very powerful deck. I'm going to show that deck to you guys a little bit later. But let's see what he does with Victini here. I wonder if he has the VMAX in there. Guy has a lot of fire energy. He discarded a bunch of them in the beginning. And now he's Weldering for about Stoutland, huh? Alright. So Victini's going to take away 100 some odd. Evolution. What's happening? Charizard. So my guess is they don't have Victini VMAX, because if Victini VMAX is in here, I would be a goner right now. A goner. But at this point, I think I'm going to retreat Sableye. Yeah, Victini is very, very good. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Coughing out. I'm going to upgrade to Crobat. And I'm going to have to sacrifice. So this deck, you have to sacrifice some of your Pokemon, unfortunately. So let's go ahead, power up Crobat. I'm going to Piers. Piers is also nice. It lets me see how much energy I have. I only have like 4 energy left. Let me take one of these, and then I think I'll take the Weezing. Yeah, let's take the Weezing. So Weezing might be coming up next. And this turn's going to be kind of a wash. I don't think I can do anything on this turn. So we're going to retreat, because I got free retreating. And we're just going to throw away a Zigzagoon. Zigzagoon's going to die. And this is what you got to do. I mean, this deck, I don't like doing this for most decks, but the nice thing about the Zigzagoon and even Coughing and Weezing is they're one prizers. So if they get knocked out, they only take 1 prize, which is awesome. Looks like Victini might be retreating at this point. A boss's orders would be nice, actually, right now. If Victini retreats, Charizard might be coming in here, doing his thing. I've seen this Charizard a lot. Oh! He added an energy in order to do the energy burst. Very interesting. So Crobat's coming in. And we're going to upgrade to Weezing. Now, he's not that annoying to this particular deck. So, what we're going to do is we're going to start trying to poison people. And let's go ahead and throw out... Let's try to get another one prizer. Let's get... Zigzagoon. Let's get another Zigzagoon. Zigzagoon is tremendously annoying. Okay, let's do Zigzagoon. And this one, let's go ahead and take one to the Char. And then we're going to Stealth Poison. Stealth Poison is really cool because it poisons them 70 damage, and then sometimes it's not as cool, but you get a switch, or you have to switch Crobat with someone on your bench. And so Zigzagoon's coming out as my swap. This deck can play really slow. Like, you really have to think about your moves. Like, what are you gonna do? It can be kind of difficult to think like what to do. It really can be. Looks like the retreat, and Charizard's gonna be attacking. I forget this Charizard. Does he have to discard his energy when he does that? No. Keeps his energy. So. Oh, and switch again. That surprises me. Battle Sense, huh? He wouldn't be able to battle since if I had the Weezing in the active. But Battle Sense is massive. It's a great ability. So now I'm just waiting, like, what is it? Okay, Energy Burst to kill Zigzagoon. And then Crobat's back out. Ooh, boss's orders. Okay, I'm gonna boss out Charizard, and let's Max Cutter him to death. And that's the cool thing about Crobat. Crobat has Max Cutter that does 180, which is like moderately good. It can hit and kill most foes. But let's see what Victini's going to do. Victini could do the major hurt thing to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 3 is 180. Well, they have to get a lot more energy on Victini if they're going to use Victini's ability. I have the max of 3 energy on me, which I feel like is a lot. That's adding 30. Unless he's just trying to get the welder out. Yeah, I think he's just trying to weld her. The most he can get is 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times 3 is 27. 27, is it? No, I don't think you do it. I don't think he has enough. So what I'm trying to calculate is how much damage Victini can do with the energy burst. So Victini, if Victini got 9 energy total to work with, 3 from me, 6 from them, 6 times 3. Oh, boss's orders? Is that what he's doing? Energy burst, yeah, 180, and that's it. He said well played because he is going down on this turn right now. Let me give him a heart. Boom. And there, sometimes people say well played when they're about to win, and I'm always like, nah, why did you do that? It's kind of, I feel like it's slightly disrespectful. What do you think? I think it's slightly disrespectful. But anyways, very versatile deck. You saw my main man, Sableye V, dealing some big time damage. You also saw Crobat V doing some huge damage, but I would say the most surprising damage dealer is the Sableye. If you're not looking out for Sableye, all those little bits of damage on your Pokemon can add up to huge amounts of damage. And the nice thing about that is there's so many VMAX Pokemon out there with like 300 some odd HP. It's really hard to take those guys out. Having someone able to retreat like Crobat, dealing 70 damage and retreating and adding poison, that sets up a really good scenario for Sableye to just do the work, do the damage. The deck worked. I think it worked well. It's going to work differently all the time. You just have to use the resources that you're given. You have to really play this deck smart, methodically, and carefully, but you can get a lot of wins using this strategy with these dark Pokemon. So give the deck a try if you want. I'm sharing it with you. This is the deck I'm playing right now. It's my favorite deck to play, along with my Centavini deck, which we'll share in a different video. But I hope you guys have fun on Pokemon, the trading card game online. Maybe I'll see you on there. For now, I will see you next time.